It's actually over for women by Asmongold clips. I have no idea what this will go into. Also, I just don't know. I just don't know. You also seem to really like it when I react to Asmongold's clips, so why not do that? I think I have an idea where I know that will be going, which is this will probably be a crazy trans person, is what I'm assuming. Anyways, we'll look at it. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Every little bit of support matters greatly, by the way. Greatly. Anyways, we'll go in. I'm assuming man-made horror is beyond my comprehension.
Australian federal court ruled today that the rights of biological women come second to those of biological men.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You know what's very interesting? You know what's very interesting? It's like crazy that the person who promoted this a lot, right, in Finland, now says, we made a big mistake doing this. Isn't that rather interesting?
Roxy, you're a transgender woman from regional New South Wales. You played hockey for 10 years from when you were 16 years old, but you stopped when you were 26. Why?
Something didn't feel.
I do not see a woman here. I can tell this is a man. This is the definition of the meme that you see on Twitter. It just is the definition of the meme. That is not a... And if it is a woman, it would be a quite old woman. Who got a little more testosterone. Anyways.
Quite right. And it has taken me decades longer to look back and try and dissect that and understand that I really didn't like being in the male changing rooms. They were... I felt really uncomfortable there. I didn't like the smells or the sounds.
You won't like my theory, but I have a theory. A lot of these people were groomed as a child, and they don't remember that anymore. Because remember, the brain makes it so that you forget traumatic events. So this might be the case again here as well, right? That might be the case here as well. Can be a woman with man hormones. Of course, it can be a more masculine woman, but that is a dude. I can hear that it is a dude.
Oh my god. What is wrong with these people? Holy fuck,
Roxy.
It's gotta be a skit? I know. Roxanne Tickle wins a landmark ruling.
Roxanne Tickle, who sued a female-only app for discrimination. She has won the case.
Very pleased by the outcome of my case.
Wait, I didn't quite catch that. Hold up. Wait, I didn't quite catch that. Hold up.
Tickle, who sued a female-only app for discrimination. She is...
What? And you're telling me he won the case? What on earth? What the fuck? What do you mean he won the case? I find it incredibly funny how women fought for female-only spaces just to lose that because their own suicidal empathy made it not possible for men to enter their spaces. It is incredibly funny. It is incredibly funny how the same women who wanted to be away from men now have men in USA. Baby, that's in UK. My friend. No, wait. This is Australia. Actually, this is not the US. This is Australia. But yeah. Anyways, it is very interesting how the same women who fought for having female-only spaces are also the same women that made it possible that men can enter female-only spaces. It is incredibly hilarious to me, at least.
Won the case.
Very pleased by the outcome of my case. I hope that it assists trans and gender diverse people and their loved ones to heal. The court found unanimously that I was unlawfully directly discriminated against, an effort into ridiculing, degrading and mocking me.
She was banned from the app and she took that court to the federal court and as well.
Good. Good that he was banned. Good. But Australia, this is more fucked up. Hey, the UK has the same problem, and so does Germany. Actually, this is nothing surprising.
Won $20,000 in damages.
$20,000.
Plus costs as well.
Absolute insanity. Our courts and government are being run by complete lunatics. I'm truly devastated, man.
Complete madness, right? Complete madness. They're run by complete weirdos. That's all there is to it.
Who claim to be women have more rights than actual women in Australia. It's women that are
Yep. That is very true. That is incredibly true. But yeah, it's interesting that happened here as well. A man sued a women's only gym here in Germany and won the case. It's interesting.
being discriminated against, not the men who claim to be us. But in a sense, nothing has changed, and we will all wake up tomorrow and men will still not be women. Look at all the women helping him destroy their rights. Like, again, it's most important to be perceived as virtuous and good rather than actually be.
How many of those are actual women, though? How many of those are actual women, though? That's the question.
Virtuous and good. So that's why they're enabling this kind of behavior. It's ideologically driven. There's no logic or reason to it at all. Western society, this is from J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. I like J.K. Rowling. I know a lot of people that I don't like hate J.K. Rowling, but I like J.K. Rowling.
Society is currently divided between people who know this is a man and are prepared to say so, and those who know this is a man and lie out of obedience to an ideology. There is no third option. Literally nobody on Earth thinks Roxanne Tinkle is actually a woman. We all know this. Everybody knows this. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. We're sitting here and we're acting, but many are acting like, oh, this is clearly a woman. This is not a woman. He has XY chromosomes. He probably has a peener. He has an visible, well, under the fat, he won't be able to see it, but if he were not fat, he'd have a visible Adam's apple. It is so clear. He has a male voice. He's not even trying to be a woman, right? He's not even, right? Right, he's not even, I'm gonna say this. So either this man was groomed when he was young, or corn addict. Because yes, I'm gonna say it, there's a corn to transgender pipeline. There's same with commies, by the way. There's a commie transgender pipeline, which is very interesting. I've noticed. Because every time, right, I see somebody who's a commie, they're also transgender. Anyways, you get the idea. But yeah, we know. We know.
Why are we doing this? The new face of Australian misogyny. Oh.
Arguably, that isn't wrong, right? Arguably, that isn't wrong. This is indeed I don't like the word misogyny because, right, it's too tainted away from its actual meaning, right? However, it is applicable here. Because a man thinking he could be a woman is arguably the highest form of misogyny. Technically.
My fucking God. I hope that as this becomes more and more of a parody of itself, we have people that run for government that are willing to just simply stomp it out. And I think that's what's going to happen, by the way. I think that you're seeing more and more candidates that are just simply unwilling to even engage in like the fantasy of this for even a second, for even a slight moment. That's it.
Yep, that's it, pretty much. Yeah, women are so women aren't safe from immigrants. Women aren't safe from not immigrants, third worlders, more so Islam. Women aren't safe from men in female-only spaces. It is quite crazy. It is quite insane, and it's likely gonna get worse. Let's accept it. It will get worse. It's always getting worse. And then, yet again, nothing ever happens, but it always gets worse somehow. I don't know what to say. A man can never be a woman, and a woman can never be a man. It's that simple indeed.